Drip is a rocket headed to Mars. Chico the barge. I went on my own cause we fell apart. The family is large, but those are the ones that leave with scars and damage your heart. But from the cloud, I'm a drip god. I want the finer things. I want the finer.
Yo, what is good, everybody? As Crypto 101 comes to you guys with another video today. And today I am going to break down why the yields in the animal farm are so amazing, and I'm also going to give you a hidden gem, a play that I think a lot of people know about, but I think there's a lot of people sleeping on it currently. So make sure you smash that like button, do all the usual. Make sure you leave your feedback in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that bell button to be notified as soon as these videos are released. And last but not least, make sure you hit that big red subscribe button to show your love and support for the channel. So what I'm really going to do is I'm going to walk through this. I'm going to talk about the hidden gem and just do some explanations so you understand how good the yields are over here on the animal farm. So today we're going to be looking at single asset staking. So that is any time that you're taking only one asset, staking it, and then you are earning yield. So we're going to be looking at a couple of different projects that provide staking pools for you to be able to stake single assets and do some comparisons. So make sure you have your handy dandy calculator because we're going to be running a lot of numbers in today's video. So as you can see here, this is the animal farm pool section, and you're able to single stake BUSD, WBNB, Ethereum, Cake, as well as Bitcoin here at the bottom. So I am going to break this down. We're going to compare it to some other protocols that allow you to be able to do the same thing in single asset stake. But first, we're going to look at what are we comparing the animal farm to today. So I think everybody already knows what this is. Pancakeswap. If you are on Binance Smart Chain, you already know about Pancakeswap because it is the pretty much the primary DEX on Binance Smart Chain. I believe that it has ties in with Binance as well, and there's just a lot of money in the Pancakeswap protocol. So if we come over here to DApp Radar, it really tells you exactly how much money is currently locked up in Pancakeswap. So as you can see, there's 2.8 billion in Pancakeswap. Venus protocol, that's not one that I really would associate, as the same category as Pancakeswap, BuySwap, Animal Farm. Pancakeswap, BuySwap, Animal Farm, that's like your McDonald's, your Burger King, your Wendy's. Venus protocol is more so your Taco Bell, right? It's in the same field, but we're serving different kind of clientele. So we're going to be looking at Pancakeswap today. BuySwap is actually just a little bit above us in terms of TVL. The animal farm currently has right around, I believe, 140 million TVL, and BuySwap has 175 million. But we're not going to be talking about them today. We're going to be talking about Pancakeswap, which is the monster over on Binance Smart Chain. So as you come down here, if you're not familiar with Pancakeswap, they allow you to provide liquidity in two ways. You can come through the farm and provide liquidity pairs, or you can come to the pools here and you can single stake your assets. So the hidden gem that we're going to be talking about today is going to be Cake. Now, once again, Cake is a staple token in the Binance Smart Chain community. This is the token of Pancakeswap. So anytime that you're, providing liquidity, things like that in Pancakeswap, you're typically going to be paid out in the Cake token. So if we head over here to CoinMarketCap, we see that Pancakeswap Cake token is currently at $3.90. Now, one of the reasons I say that this is really, kind of a sleeper gem, because the Cake token has been very stable over the past 3 months. Now, we could look at a year, but there's been so many ups and downs in the past year. We want to look at more applicable time range, and I think 3 months is a good time range to look at. And as you see, if we look all the way back until September 1st, until currently, the price of Cake has not fluctuated that much. Now, it definitely had a little bit of a run up here in November, the beginning of November, all the way up to $4.84. And then it dipped back down here to $3.89. But if we look at today's price in comparison to the 1st of September, they're actually very comparable, sitting right around the high 380s. So that's the reason I say that this is a pretty stable token. As well as its ties with Binance, I think that, if this token was to, really see major dips or anything, that, Binance would definitely somehow step in indirectly and kind of help out the price. as well as, we have not seen any major flaws with the pancake protocol. So I don't think that this is one that we really have to worry about, there being, major exploits, things like that, because this has a lot of support from the community, and just in general, it has a lot of people in this protocol. So now we're going to look at the yield that we can make off of the cake token. So it's stable, which is the first plus, and then the second plus is going to be the fact that we can earn yield by staking this token. So if we move over here to the animal farm and we look at the single staking here for the cake token, you see that we are being paid a APR of 292%, which is amazing. That actually calculates right out to 0.8%, or not 0.8%. We have 0.8% every single day. So that is a great yield on a token that has been relatively stable over the past 3 months. So that is in comparison to what you'd be making over here on Pancakeswap. So with Pancakeswap, you're making from 2.79% APY up to 59.69% APY. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to use the handy dandy calculator that we have on the computer, as well as the handy dandy one that Pancakeswap has provided us, to really look and see how much yield we will make on each protocol and compare and see which one is the best. Random fact, there is over 240 million cakes staked here in the single staking pool on Pancakeswap, and that is a little over $937 million. So just imagine if some of that money went over to the animal farm. Obviously, we wouldn't want all that money to go over there, because that would be paying out ridiculous amounts of money. But who knows? I would be interested to see what the actual, pros and cons of that much money migrating from one protocol over to the animal farm would actually do. If you guys know, leave your feedback in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think that would do. But back to what we're looking at. The calculator here is going to tell us exactly how much money we would make based off if we had a flexible stake, which means that you were able to remove your cake that you have staked at any point, or if you have a locked stake. So we're going to keep our numbers pretty and even. So we are going to work with $1,000. So if we had $1,000 and we locked that up for 52 weeks, which is the max, we would earn 59% return on that investment. So in this case, that would be $600. Now this really is not bad. I was surprised by how high the yield on this was, but you have to understand that you are locking this up for a whole year. Now I said that the price is very stable, and if anything, I think the price of cake would go up. So honestly, this is not a bad play, but who wants to lock their assets up for a whole year, right? So if we look at the flexible, which doesn't make you lock your stake up, if you did it for only 1 year, you are making a measly 2.79% ROI on your investment, which means that you're making $27.85. We're going to move over here to the cake pool on the animal farm and calculate exactly how much we're going to make here a day. So earlier we talked about it, that we would be making right around 0.8%. And the way I know that is 292%, which is the APR, divided by 365 days, which is in a year, which comes out to 0.8% every single day. So now if we wanted to calculate how much we'd be making, if we staked $1,000, we would do 1,000 times 0.008. And this is how much we'd be making every single day, which would be $8. And we want to look and see exactly how much that would be if that was for a whole year. Boom. So we'd be making $2,920 off of $1,000 from the animal farm. Now that's in comparison to the Pancakeswap pools over here that you'd be getting paid $27 for a whole year, or if you locked your stuff up for a whole year, you'd be making $598. So that means that you're making nowhere close to as much money as you'd be making if you staked your cake over on the animal farm versus if you staked it on the Pancakeswap pools. Now that means that we're making over, what is that, 6, 12, 18, 24, almost 6 times what you'd be making if you put your money, you'd be making 6 times more in the animal farm versus if you were in Pancakeswap. Now, I know what people are going to bring up. Oh, but you're earning dogs and that is locked. Yes, you are correct. That is going to be locked for an extended amount of time. Now, if you decide to get into the auto compounding pool, you are going to be locked in there from 50 days from your initial stake. If you're in the linear pool, it is going to be 66 days. But the good thing about being in the dog pound is the fact that you would be earning money on top of your money. And with the auto compounding pool, it's even crazier because you're really earning money on top of your money and then earning more money on that money, right? That's a little bit of a tongue twister, but I'm gonna explain exactly how that works and why that makes sense. So what you do is, if you come into the dog pound, what you would do is you would stake your dogs that you earn from the single staking pool in Animal Farm. You'd be earning dogs, and then all you would have to do is park those dogs here in the auto compounding pool. And then what it's going to do is, in the dog pools that you see here, so auto compounding and the linear pool, you are earning right at 43% APR currently on your assets. So now that's not a lot of money, but that's not the point, right? The point isn't for you to earn money and then you stake it here and then you earn an exponential increase in rewards, right? That wouldn't be a sustainable system. So you're coming in here, you're earning your 290% APR off of the single staking pools with cake. Then you're putting your dogs that you earn from there into the auto compounding pool or the linear pool, and you're earning an additional 43% APR on those assets. And if you decide to get into the auto compounding pool, what's going to happen is it's going to take that 43% APR on those assets that you're earning, and it's going to convert those to liquidity tokens. And then on the liquidity pair tokens, you're going to be earning 182% on those tokens, which you would be getting the rewards in pigs. So if you really think about that, with the Pancakeswap method, you are putting in cake, you're not getting that high of a yield, and then you're getting cake back, right? So you're also selling the underlying asset, which is always not going, that's always going to be a negative action towards your investment if you're selling the same thing that you're staking. But with the animal farm, you come over here, you get 292% APR on your cake, and then you take those rewards, you put them here in either the linear pool or the auto compounding pool. You earn 43% on those, and then if you're in the auto compounding pool, whatever you earn from that 43% as liquidity tokens, you're gonna earn an additional 182%, which is right around 0.5% a day on that. So just all those numbers, it's a lot, but if you think about it, you're making all this money on the animal farm without having to sell your dog tokens. And that's the biggest thing. With Pancakeswap, you sell the token that you're earning and you're out of the system. You come over here to the animal farm and you earn those dogs from that single staking cake pool, and then you can earn money off of it and you still have your reward token at the end of the day. So you could sell those dogs if you want to once your time lock is up off of that and you've reduced the tax. I mean, you could sell it day one if you wanted to. There's going to be that 90% tax. But if you allow it to make money for you in either of these pools, you're reducing your tax and you will be down to the lowest tax that you have or can have in less than 2 months, or right around 2 months if you're in the linear pool. And that's really what I try to get people to understand is, yeah, you have your stuff locked up for an extended amount of time, which really isn't that long, right? We looked at Pancakeswap and it was a whole year to make $500-$600. You can come in here, you can make over 0.5%, which we're looking at 0.8% specifically, every single day on your cake. And then you can earn money off of those assets every single day and you don't even have to sell them. It's simple. I really try to get people to understand this, and it's a new way of thinking, honestly, right? You always think, and that's how all the yield farms have been, is you take the asset, you stake it, you earn the reward token is what you sell. But Forex has created something different. You take the reward token, you stake it in a pool, you reduce your tax, and then you earn even more money off of it. You're strengthening your position in the other farms, and you're becoming a bigger player in the system. This is genius. So hopefully all these numbers didn't fly over your head. It's super simple. You're making a lot more money in the animal farm than you're going to make in any other yield farm on Binance Smart Chain right now. And I think Cake is the sleeper pick, earning you 0.8% every single day. And Cake has been pretty stable over the past couple of months. So wanted to make a really quick video on that just to show you the power of the animal farm. I think a lot of people are sleeping on it. If we had some of the people watching this video who are in that Pancakeswap single cake pool come over here to the animal farm and start making these gains, we would see this TVL rise like crazy. But I know it's only time. We aren't even on a lot of these tracker websites like DApp Radar, some like DeFi ecosystem, like these different websites. The animal farm wasn't even on there. So can you imagine once we establish ourselves and we get on those sites, it's going to be ridiculous. So get in while you can. But as always, this is not financial advice. Make sure you guys smash the like button, leave your feedback in the comment section below. Let me know if you're in the cake pools. I got in some of the cake pools today, so I'm super excited. As always, make sure you smash the big red subscribe button, and as well, you hit that notification bell so you know as soon as these videos are released. Also, make sure you guys check out the Twitter at scrypto101. There's always going to be some content on there that doesn't make it to the video. And as always, I'm going to keep bringing you this alpha, keep showing you how to make these gains. Forex and his team are going to keep deving, and we're going to focus on what we do best, and that's building the bag.